It's Hugh here. I just wanted to do a quick video and talk through one of the scaling techniques we're using via campaign budget optimization. There's been a lot of talk about scaling CBO, best way to do it. And this is what's working for us, and we can reproduce this across a couple of accounts, so we know it's sort of our go-to scale method. You know, every media buy is different, every account's different. So I'd love to hear what everyone has to say and comments on this. And please drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. Maybe we can do it better, get better out of it. Maybe someone else has experienced something that they would love to share as well. Just a quick overview on this account that we're showing you. This account's got an AOV of $48. We're spending $20,000 a day to $30,000 a day, depending on what we can scale and what we can surf. And then their blended CPA we're looking to get is about $17, and top of funnel CPA is around $20 to $25. And that's what we're aiming for. Now the ceiling at top of funnel, the ceiling CPA at top of funnel is at $35, so that we know if anything under $35 is profit for us at top of funnel. That's just sort of how the KPIs are working with our client. So just quickly, the method that we're using, how we're sort of doing this is we've got a campaign set up that's got ad set budget optimization in it. So all the ad sets are all the budget set at the ad set level, testing out a whole bunch of audiences, a whole bunch of creative in that, finding what's work and what's going to stick. Once we've figured out what audience is working with what creative, we then essentially create a scaling CBO. And then in that CBO, we are setting up our audiences and our and the creative, and then we're going to duplicate that 3 times. So we have 4 ad sets in the CBO campaign, all exactly the same, running. Now we've done it at lower costs, we've done it at bid cap, we've done it at target cost. It actually all works. Depending on what you're trying to achieve, this is proven. This has worked across those 3 bidding methods. So just going into it quickly, we tag everything with scale. So all the campaigns that are running that's got scale in it. You can see here. These are them all here. Let's just go back a bit so we can see the data, because obviously we've been running for this account for about 6 months now. Cool, you can see I've got 2 active at the moment. So these 2, so that's one we're testing out at the moment. And this one that's been running for quite a while. As you can see, we spent $236,000 and we've made $478. So that's top of funnels. Very cool, very good, 2x. And we can see here across all the stuff we've been testing, they all are very consistent. I'll just go into this. I think we're spending $7,000 a day. Yep. And then obviously we can scale that up in terms of our profit margins during the day. I think anything above 1.5x, we usually scale and we bump up budgets during the day. We don't really bump up anything after 2 p.m. But yeah, that's real cool. So going to here, you can see we've got 4 ad sets. Now you can see all the data is pretty much exactly the same, which is crazy. Going actually into the ad set itself, it's all pretty straightforward. We're setting up our targeting. We're using expanded interest, which I'm finding is working really well for this account, and it's actually making our audiences super huge. So each one of these audiences is 200 million people. So that's one of the reasons why I believe this is working so well. We're using the breakdown effect that Facebook keeps talking about with the way the auction and the AI works. Because we have so many people to hit with this, we're giving them 4 ad sets to choose from. What's going to be the most profitable purchase at that point in time. I think that's why this is really working well. We're doing automatic placements, 7-day click, 1-day view. Now we've tested 1-day click, 1-day view. Haven't seen the same results, which is interesting. Now, this product is pretty much an impulse buy too. So most of the people who purchase and see an ad to purchase it usually takes them about a minute to buy. So we've tested it, hasn't got the same results. So I'd love to hear what people think about that as well, what you guys have been seeing. Just kind of discard that. Going into the actual ads themselves, so you can see we've got quite a few ads in here. We usually run we start the day at between 4 to 8 ads live, and then using rules to turn off the ads as we go along that aren't profitable. we test out, we basically try and run single image carousel video and as a mix. And turn them off. We don't actually use RevealBot to turn off any ad sets. We don't touch ad sets. We only touch ads. And that seems to be doing really well. At the end of the day, we usually have 2 or 3 ads that are running that are crushing it, which is cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, we've tested out, as I said, we've tested out target costs. So this one here is a target cost, and that's done really well as well. The target cost we're sort of sitting at 45. It's great. I can't complain. It actually worked really well. We only tested that out, so we only spent I think we spent $1,000 on that. This one here is interesting because we're using dynamic creative in this one as well. So basically, it's broad, super broad, 18 to 24 women in the United States, and we're using dynamic creative, and you can see that that's also done really well. That's killed it. Cool. That's pretty much it. As I said, it's super, super simple. Nothing really like major in here that anyone can't sort of reproduce. And it's just really crushing it for us across multiple accounts. Just quickly, our rules here. So we have we're turning off, as I said, ads. The ad level, $50. If they've spent $50 and hasn't got a sale, turn it off. And if we've got a $4 view content and we've had over 2,000 impressions, turn it off, because we know that we need to have, we sort of know our metrics, and we know that sometimes Facebook's the way the pacing works, and it spends a lot of money up really at the start of the day. So this is more of a stop loss at the start of the day for us. And $35 CPA greater, and has a purchase, turn off the ad at $70 spend. So we're giving it a chance to get 2 purchases for the $70. And then we're turning stuff back on if it's got a CPA of less than $35. So that's pretty much it. These were run every 15 minutes. And we've been running, as I said, 6 months for this one ad account. And this has been our go-to scale technique to get volume. Yeah, that's about it. As I said, love to hear what people have to say or comments. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you guys if you can think of anything better that we can do, please let us know.